students. Hello, students. Hello, hello. How are you today? Did you enjoy your student vacation? My glasses are weird. My glasses are weird. Don't mind it. Don't mind that. Hi. Hello, students. How are you doing? Did you have a good day? Did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good week? A good whatever? Are you ready to learn today? Are you ready to learn? Time for French censored. Why would you censor it? Why would you censor French? Why would you censor French? Oi. No French censoring. Hi everyone. Hi Rad. Hi Sai. Hi Laser. Hi DJ. Hi Lettuce. Hi Yomi. I love you, Yomi. Hi Midu. Hello everyone. Ready to learn? Get the brain stimulated. Awoo. Awoo. Good. Well, you know, I figured we did like 2 or 3 classes already, but I've never really taught you how to introduce yourself. And I feel like that is important, right? Like, imagine you go to a meeting. And it's just people you don't know. It's just people you don't know. And being the social, anxious person that you are, you're in France, whatever. Imagine you're in France, and you don't know anyone, and you barely know France. But now you know how to introduce yourself, which will probably make you look weird, and they will all hate you, or at least you feel like that. But you know, at least they all hate you in France. At least they have a French reason to hate you. They're not gonna hate you because you don't know how to introduce yourself. Does that make sense? I'm sure it doesn't. My brain is like half powered right now. This is Tita. I appreciate it. Please don't backseat the friends too much, cause it can distract me a bit. Maman Alette, je suis en train de mourir. Please don't die. Please don't die. I would rather you don't die. That's gonna be annoying. I need to have like my quota of students. If you like die during the class, that's gonna be a problem because 1, I'm gonna be held responsible, and 2, I'm not gonna have my quota of students to get paid. So please wait after the class for dying. If you're gonna die, please do it after the class. Thank you. This really do be college mentality. I'm just saying. Man. Rad? 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 I'm gonna... That's not funny, Rad! Can I get that message deleted? I'm not sure YouTube is gonna love that. I missed some lessons, my bad. What's a French? It's okay. I'll explain it to you. So French is someone that has a baguette in their hand. Thank you. They have a baguette in their hand. You can recognize them in the street by their baguette. They also have a beret. I'm so sorry. This is like the worst cliche. This is the worst cliche. But yes, this is a very French class. Okay, sorry. I need to hydrate. She's worse than Duolingo? Of course. Of course, I aspire. Listen, Duolingo is one of my idols. So I aspire to be as good as Duolingo and at threatening people. I would love to threaten you into learning French. That is my goal. You're ready to learn French, right? You're gonna learn French with me, right? Right? I don't have my gun on this. Fuck. I thought I had my gun. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I've never dabbled in French, but as someone who wants to learn a new language soon, this gets me motivated. That is so fair. Learning a new language is hard. Please be nice with yourself. Please be nice with yourself when learning a new language. This dog has been trying to learn Japanese for the last year, and she's still trying. It's okay. It can take time. Sometimes you have other stuff to do. Okay. So today's lesson is on on introducing yourself because you want to impress people, right? You want to impress people. So you're gonna start with some basics. Let me get my tablet and boom, look at that. Wow, transition. Wow, it's an empty board now. It's an empty board. I don't have my pen. Where the fuck did I put my pen? I have my pen. I lied to you. I'm so sorry. I'm a dirty liar. Anyway. Okay, chat. What's the most important thing when you're introducing yourself? What is the first thing you do? When you're introducing yourself to someone, what is the first thing you do, huh? Let me get some light. There's one thing you're supposed to do. As the first thing. The first thing. Come on. What is it? What is it? I'm gonna make someone who looks like they're wondering something. They have a big hand. I remember a cute anime girl tried to teach this friend. I tried my best. I should probably make a new layer for the A polite hello then name. You're right. Wow, look at that. Proper students. I never thought my students would actually try to do this. I'm so proud of you guys. Greetings like hi and hello. Ask for the nearest restaurant. Yes, we're the toilet. Où sont les toilettes? Où sont les toilettes? But yeah. So hi. We've learned how to say hi in the previous lesson. I'm gonna, you know, write it again. Let's say you say hi. So hi or hello. Now, you probably know how to say hello or hi. It's don't mind my handwriting. We've talked about this. It's bonjour. 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 Okay, so this is the proper way to introduce yourself to someone you don't know. You're gonna say bonjour. You're not gonna say salut. I'm like going off of the first lesson we did together. If you remember, I taught you guys that you could use both of these. However, salut is more for friends. It's a bit more familiar. Bonjour is something you'll use for like anyone basically. So don't use salut if it's, if it's like someone your age or whatever. I guess you could. Oh, did Chill help die? Oh no, okay, they just changed. Hi lol, how you doing? What's up? Salut is informal, bonjour is formal. Yeah, basically. In some context, salut is fine. Like if you've been at work for like a year, it's fine. I know that when I was in internship, I would say salut to some people above me because they would say salut, but you know, it's a context thing. So usually you just use bonjour for the first time. Yes, you'll just use bonjour. Francis and Riz, avez-vous des toilettes? J'ai été rincée dans vos uwodads. Do you have toilet? I've been... drenched in your eyes? I've been drenched in your eyes? I've been... washed in your eyes? Enchanté, je m'appelle Tuz. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Can I just use Duolingo? No, because Duolingo is not quite as good as me at being cute. Your accent with it is so good, what the heck? Yumi, did I never tell you? Oh, Yumi, did I never tell you? My native language is French. Yeah, my native language is French. Hi, lettuce. Hi, lettuce. Why are you using YouTube instead of Twitch? I stream on Twitch most of the time and YouTube once a week because I like it. I like doing some YouTube. Anyway, so yes, you start with a hi. I get distracted very easily. I'm a really bad teacher. I'm a bad friend, and no, don't worry. Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Okay, so you start with hello. Good. Then you're gonna say your name. My name is Rika. My name is Rika. Okay, my name is Rika. So, you guys have an idea of how to say it. You guys have an idea of how to say it. Come on. We should be saying you're super good at English. Thank you, I appreciate that. I think I'm fine at English. Can you slap me in French? Okay, let me try. Let me try my best. Let me try my best. Okay, no, first you have to break a rule. First you have to... No, don't break a rule. Wait, I meant the class rule. I meant the class rule. I meant the class... Don't break the rules, please. I meant the class rule. What kind of class rule could we put on? If you say the word baguette, I'll slap you. How does that sound? Rules are made to be broken. We're not in fucking Honkai. If you say the word baguette, I'll slap you. I'll try my best to slap you in French. How does that sound? Anyway, my name is Rika. So you have two ways to say it. You have two ways to say it. Je m'appelle Rika. Yes, I changed the way I write my A's in the... So you can have Je m'appelle Rika or Mon nom, which is closer to this. Mon nom est Rika. You'll use this one more often. You'll use this one more often. Both are correct, but use this one more often. Je m'appelle Rika. This one is a bit... It's correct, but it sounds a bit... It sounds like you're learning French. It sounds like you're translating it directly from this. So, use this one. It's better to use this one. Je m'appelle Rika. Literally, this is I'm called Rika. Je m'appelle is more formal. I mean, no, it's more like... Mon nom seems more casual. It's more that this is very... This is kind of like very stiff. This is a very stiff way to say it. You'd rarely say IRL, mon nom est Rika. Unless you're like doing a class presentation. Like, unless you're trying to put some formal form. Mon nom est Rika is actually a bit more formal. It's more literal to this, and you'd use it less often. I'd use it, like if I was in a presentation, I was going, my name is Rika, and today I will blah 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 blah. You know, like you'd use it for that. But when you're introducing yourself to like a single person, usually you'll just use this. Baguette? Okay, you want to get slapped? I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Was that a good French slap? Was that a good French slap? Can you say it again? Je. I'm gonna try to... how could I write it for you guys? I'm gonna write it in, retro pronunciation. Je. It's really it's an E, but you know, in French we say it, Appelle. And then Rika. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle Rika. Just gonna in front of the class. I'm trying my best not to. So this is how you say your name, right? So far so good. Is everyone good so far? Do you have any other question? That was a hefty slap. I just clapped my hands. I just clapped my hands together. Does anyone have a question on this kind of thing, or is it fine? Or can I continue with the introduction? Can we continue with the introduction? While we do that, I'm gonna draw a dog while I wait for any questions. It's a cute little dog. Oh no, look at the dog, it's looking at you. It's a weird dog. I don't know what I did, but I did something here. Will my username be considered a name in this context? I mean, what do you mean by that? Do you mean, can you say, if you have a username, can you say je m'appelle and then your username? If so, not really. You'd say my username is then. In that case, you'd say my username is. So if you want to introduce yourself with your username, my user name is, you'd say mon pseudo. It. Here you go. Mon pseudo est. So mon username pseudo is it. I don't know how to write S's. Give me a second. I'm gonna fix that. There you go. In this day and age, that's honestly a good thing to know. Yeah. Yeah. And so in French, I know in English you'd pronounce it, so I'm gonna put en. You'd pronounce it pseudo, right? Pseudo. But in France, you have to be very careful. We do pronounce the P in this. Here, let me actually write it first. Pseudo. So the P is important. You have to pronounce it. Pseudo is a contraction of, I mean, not a contraction, like an abbreviation of pseudonym. Pseudonym is the entire word for pseudo. However, no one uses this unless they're like over 60 years old. So but here you go. If you want to know, like, if you hear pseudonym instead of pseudo, it's username as well. But this can also be used as a way to say, not like internet username, more like an alias. You know, like an alias? 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 Yeah, it's like the English word pseudonym. Yeah, exactly. So here it's like, it's either a username or an alias. Yes. But usually if you really want to say username, just use this. It's easier for people to understand. So yeah! Okay, so this is for username. Humma. Okay, so now let's say you're talking with them, and I'm definitely not opening. I have a little book where I put stuff I wanted to teach you guys today. Let's say, you know, you've hit it well with them. We've talked about age like on the first lesson, so if you're interested in that, please make sure to go view it. I'm casually watching this in McDonald's. Well, imagine you're meeting a French person in McDonald's. Perfect. You're meeting a random. You're gonna, you know, you're sitting down with a random person in McDonald's, and you hit it off, and they ask you your name, and you talked a bit, and now they're asking you. Oh wait, no. Before that, they asked you your name. Now it's your turn. It's your turn to ask them their name. So how do you ask them their name? Because I showed you guys how to say my name is. So do you know how to ask them their name? I'm waiting for answers. Hello, I wish all here an amazing day with lots of love. You too, Rosie. We appreciate you. You too, Rosie. We appreciate you. Make sure to take care. I'm guessing you still never ask a woman her age? Of course. Rika actually has a teaching bud. I need to, because otherwise my brain goes blank on teaching. I'm really good at improv in general, but if I have to teach you guys stuff, I want it to be at least a little bit like a little bit, you know, like cohesive in what order I teach you stuff. Je peux avoir votre nom? That's a very threatening way to ask it. It works, but that's a very threatening way to ask it. That's like what a police person would say, or someone at a front desk. Someone at the front desk would probably ask, "Can I have your name?" So, je peux avoir votre nom? However, if you want to actually... I just realized I zoomed out. My bad. Am I back or not? No, I'm not. I keep zooming out. It's a habit. It's a habit. I can't help it. I'm trying my best though. Puis-je avoir votre nom? No, because you don't say can. So, puis-je avoir votre nom? Ou je peux avoir votre nom is a very front desk thing to say. So that's more if you're at a front desk and you want to ask someone their name for an appointment. Like, let's say you booked an appointment to the doctor and their secretary is at the front desk and they're asking you, "Je peux avoir votre nom?" or "Puis-je avoir votre nom?" It's, "Can I have your name?" It's like, to check. Usually that's like what you'll be asked, like to check your name, right? For an appointment. If you want to ask them how, like, what their name is, so what is your name? And this time you're in a casual conversation. Comment vous appelez-vous? Yes! Comment vous appelez-vous? Yes. I guess I'm putting on the secretary suit. Like, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's more like a formal way to ask. When you ask can, the can in French isn't exactly the same as in English at all times, let's say. I always say I'm as old as my skin and as young as my teeth. Go, you have fun and take care. You too, Rosie. You too, Rosie. Okay, so what is your name? Is comment vous appelez-vous? Like Naro said. Comment vous appelez-vous? This is like for a complete stranger. Complete stranger, you'll probably use this. Comment vous appelez-vous? With... Oh! Good thing for the questions as well. As you can see here, let me make it a bit clearer. When you write in English a question mark or an exclamation mark, it is right next to the end of the word. In French, you leave a space. There is a space between the question mark and the word. It's not right after it. So when you're writing French, you want a space between the end of the word and the question mark or the exclamation mark, but not the normal dot. A normal dot is going to be right next to it as well. Okay? How do I obtain French Riz? Maybe one day I'll teach you guys that. I'll teach you Riz sentences. Do you want us to do that next time? I was gonna say last time. I mean, I hope you aren't asking friends their name. No, but you can be in a context where you're, let's say, you're at a theater class and it's your first time meeting the people there. Or you're a kid. You're not a kid, but you're in high school and you're trying to know your classmates. You're not gonna say vous to your classmates. That's for like older people than you, people that are superior to you, or complete strangers. You're gonna say comment. I'm just, this means that I'm repeating the word. Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? This is the more informal way to say it. Otherwise, you'd have to go comment t'appelles tu? But that's a very formal way. Still, like, if you're gonna use tu, you're probably gonna use this one. So, these two. This one is more formal. It's a bit more weird. It's a bit more by the books. It's a bit of an older way to say it, if you will. So you use vous twice? Yep. To translate it literally, how you called you? That, like, if I translate every word literally, it's how you called you. Yeah. How are you? What is your name? How are you called? To say a bit more, like, still literally, but, you know. So, what is your name? Is this? Comment vous appelez-vous? And then, if you're saying it to someone that's, like, your age in the classroom, you can say, comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? It works. I'm not gonna go through every variation. There are a lot of variations. I'm going through, like, the most useful stuff. Because if we had to go through all the variation, it would take a while. If you have, like, if you want to share some with chat, that's fine. If you know some more. Like, I know there's also, quel est ton nom? But, like, I'm not going through that one because quel est ton nom? Which is literally what is your name, is not used at all. Unless you're asking for family name, then maybe you'll use quel est ton nom. But then you'd say quel est ton nom de famille, so it's, you know, not necessary for you guys to learn it, I believe. You need Riz to pass it on, though? No? How dare you, Snooze? I'll let you know, I have the most French Riz ever. I have the most French Riz ever. I know how to properly eat a baguette and croissant. And I eat fromage, I eat cheese. Okay, I eat cheese every day. I take some cheese and I eat it. Okay? I was surprised to know that cheese splatters were not a thing everywhere. French Riz is like Canadian dollars. It's very pricey. Frizz class! Listen, I'll do a Frizz class one day. Fine, we'll do a Frizz class next time. We can do a Frizz class next time. So, yeah, now you've learned their name. They said, je m'appelle blah blah blah. Je m'appelle, let's say they're called Richard. They're called Richard. For this example, we're gonna call them Richard. You can abbreviate it to Dick. Wait, what about cheese splatters? Apparently they're not a thing everywhere. Cheese splatters with grapes? I love that. I love cheese splatters with grapes. It's like a common dessert in France. Dessert, yeah, dessert. But they do taste very good. And yes, they should be a thing in more places. So they sell cheese splatters here? That's cool. I love cheese splatters. Here, you don't really have to, like, buy them pre-made. You just buy a lot of cheese. You put them on a platter. And you put grapes next to it. Hi, Antoine! How you doing? I'm glad to see you. You're not too late, we're still learning. No worries. Okay, so now you hit it off with Mr. Richard. You hit it up with Mr. Richard. So you start talking, right? Well, they're curious about your hobbies. They're gonna ask you, what are your hobbies? What do you like? You know, what are your hobbies? Right? What do you like? What do you like to do? What do you like to do? Okay, so how do they ask that? They ask it. I'm gonna say it the proper way, and then I'll tell you guys how I would say it. Because there is a more formal way, and then there's a way I would say it. So, quels sont tes hobbies? Quels sont tes hobbies? Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? I'm gonna move that away because I think I'm hiding some of it. So, boop. What do you like to do? Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? Oh, yeah. What are your hobbies? Quels sont tes hobbies? What are your hobbies? Then you have what do you like to do? Qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? So that's how they're gonna ask it to you, right? At that moment, you realize that you have a perfect opportunity to train yourself at writing a Tinder profile. Because, oh boy, Satan Lordy, are you lonely. You're so fucking lonely, but you don't know how to fill that Tinder profile. You've never been on a dating app before. But now is your chance. You have a dummy in front of you. You can train on Richard. You can train on Richard and see his reactions. And if he likes your hobby, you can include them in your Tinder profile. I've never used Tinder. I have no idea how it works. So, what are you gonna answer? Well, of course, every Tinder profile has hiking in it. Hiking. Hiking. Or to hike. Right? Every Tinder profile has that. Okay? So hiking. You're gonna say it's more of a word here. Les randonnées. Les randonnées is hiking, and to hike, faire. And then you add des randonnées. Here, I'll write it for you. Faire des randonnées or aller en randonnée. Randonnée. Aller en randonnée. Here you go. Now you're ready for it's the first it's the first step to your Tinder profile. So you write them. J'aime les randonnées. Or you can say j'aime faire des randonnées. J'aime aller en randonnée. Hiking, or as I like to call it, off-road walking. Ah, yes, beautiful. Tinder is not a dating app, Rika, is it not? I thought it was a dating app. I thought it was a dating app. I don't know. Yellow, then. Yellow, whatever. If you use Yellow or Grindr. Whatever you want to use. Whatever you want to use. So, hiking, les randonnées, and then to hike, faire des randonnées, ou aller en randonnée. And you're gonna, in front of that, you're gonna put j'aime. I like. I like. I'm gonna put it there, so you know that in front of most of this, we're gonna put j'aime. Because there is a dating app, but people mostly just hook up on it. I mean, that's most dating apps, though. That's most dating apps, to be honest. Also, hi, Runa! It's still a dating app. Okay, so we have hiking. Then what else do you like? Let's say you like reading. You like reading. Reading. So reading is lire. If you want to say you like books, you can say livre. And if they ask you what kind of books, please, I know you want to share the books you really like, but please, if your favorite book is 50 Shades of Grey, please don't say it. We don't want to know, okay? And yes, I am shaming you for it. So, j'aime lire. I like reading. J'aime. So here you have to add something. Les livres. You like books. Les livres. People below 60 read that, apparently. I remember I had a friend who was obsessed with it, and she went to see all the movies. So yeah, reading is lire, and books, les livres. J'aime lire. J'aime les livres. So, if you want to talk about reading genre and stuff, you have horror. You have horror, you can say horreur, les livres d'horreur. Horreur. Okay, my handwriting is getting like progressively worse. Horror. It's it's harder to write on my tablet for some reason. So you could believe those two people are the same. Like it's the same person who wrote both of these. Anyway, so then you have romance. Romance. So in this case, you can say, either the same word, romance. It's written the same, it's just pronounced differently, romance, or les livres romantiques. Yeah, I guess that's a way to say it. Romance, I think, works as well. Les livres de romance or les livres romantiques. Romantique. Then you have, what other gender is there? We have a genre, I'm not sure how it's translated. It would be like mystery, I believe, but like it's like police mystery, detective books. Like crime. I think crime books in English. I'm not sure. Crime would be, we don't call them livres, we call them roman, which a roman is a big book. Roman policier. A roman is a big book. It's like one of those books with like 200 pages, you know, whatever. Like they're the bigger books, you know. So if you have a smaller book that's like, let's say 1 centimeter large, that's not gonna be a roman usually. Like usually we're not gonna call it that. Like the big ones like Stephen King stuff, that's gonna be called a roman. I mean, you can call it livre as well. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't matter. So here are a few genders you can talk about. So, okay, what else do you want to put on your Tinder profile? Do you like drawing? Let's say you like drawing, right? Let's say you're a big fan of art, drawing. Art. So like a novel? Yeah, I guess it's a novel. I'm trying to think to make sure I'm not saying stupid stuff, but yeah, basically, it's like a novel. Rika, how do I say I'm a little buddy on my Tinder profile? Don't worry, we'll get to it. No worries, I'll get to it. We'll get to your questions after. No worries, chat. So drawing is... Or to draw is... dessiner. Is Ça plane pour moi French? It's a song I listen to. It is! Ça plane pour moi, moi, ça plane pour moi. Yes, it is French. Basically, it's like, it's going well for me. So, drawing is dessiner. So you can tell people, j'aime dessiner. I like drawing. Art is just art. It's written the same way, it's just pronounced differently. And we don't say the T. Art. 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 I don't know how to write, but yeah, you get it. So that's another thing you can say. Now let's say you're a fan of sport. What kind of sport do you like, chat? Is there a sport you like? I know you don't go out a lot, but like, is there a sport you like? Do you like, I don't know, horse riding? I'm going for horse riding. Don't remind me of this song too late. Oh, wrong color. Horse riding. Gaming, that's not a sport. That's an e-sport, that's different. Horse. Right. Thing. Don't worry, we're getting to gaming though, y'all. I didn't forget about you. Your mom, I hate all of you. So in French, horse riding is équitation. L'équitation. So I like horse riding. J'aime l'équitation. Hum. Boxing is interesting. Sure, we can say boxing. Boxing is la boxe. So, j'aime l'équitation. J'aime la boxe. If you want to say I do, you say je fais. Je fais de l'équitation. Je fais de la boxe. But here we're just saying I like. Otherwise we're going in too many tangents. So we're gonna focus on I like for today. But yeah, j'aime l'équitation, j'aime la boxe, je fais de l'équitation, je fais de la boxe. Let's say you like swimming. Swimming is a good one as well. I like swimming a lot. Swimming. Swimming is la natation. It is different from the verb. I mean, it's different, but it's the same. But like, la natation is the sport. Swimming as the sport. Okay? That's like the sport. Sport. Okay? This is the sport. This is the verb for swimming. So if you're saying, I'm swimming in the pool, you say, je nage dans la piscine. If you're saying, I like to do swimming as a sport, I like swimming as a sport, j'aime la natation. Okay? That's a bit different. It's a bit different. So you don't... This is not a verb. This is just the word you use for swimming. The sport is the verb? What do you mean? What do you mean? So yeah. How do you say like swimming in ramené? J'aime nager dans le ramené. Or alternatively, if you know what my ramené is like, j'aime... I can't say that on YouTube. My bad. I'm not gonna say that on YouTube. So that's swimming for you. I'm trying to think of other... People are swimming. That is the sport. No, that's what I'm saying. If you say I swim, I'm swimming, as in I am swimming. I am swimming. I am currently swimming. You don't say I am swim. I am swimming is je nage. We don't really have in French a difference for continuous. Yeah, I didn't mean in English. I meant like... I mean like in French. There's a difference between sport and verb. Okay. So, I think that's a few sports already. I don't do enough sports to like know more than that. What the else did I have? Ah, yes. You guys were talking about music. I am swim. You are swim? You are swim? Sorry, no problem, y'all. You are swim. I love swim. I love to be swim. Be the swim you've always wanted to be, chat. Don't forget to be the swim you've always wanted to be. Okay, so, listening to music. You like listening to music. You're like, oh, hey, yeah, I also like, you know, you look at Richard, because we kind of forgot Richard was there. And you're like, oh, yeah, man, I really like listening to music. Every day I wake up and, I listen to, Metro Games. I'm sorry. I listen to Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Evanescence. I don't know how to... Evanescence? I'm not sure how you pronounce it in English. No idea. So, you're gonna tell them, j'aime, again, I like, écouter, de la musique. For music genres, they're mostly the same as in English, but like pronounce it a bit differently. But we still have like pop, rock, classic. We just pronounce that classique. But yeah, basically, like, you know, the genres of musics are kind of like the same. The types of music. You got it right the first time, did I? Evanescence? Okay, well, I didn't know. Well, we pronounce it the exact same way in French, yes. So you like listening to music? J'aime écouter de la musique. So, now you were asking about it earlier. Gaming? You want to know how to game? You want to say, you want to know how to say... I'm going to put gaming, and I want to put the literal English translation as well. Playing video games. So then you can learn, you know, a word. Playing video games. You say that. Jouer. To play. Oh. Jeux. Vidéo. So, games is jeu. Video is video. Playing is jouer. And O is nowhere to be found in English because French is weird. A real Friends gamer. I'm the real Friends gamer. I'm your real favorite. I was gonna say preferred. favorite Friends gamer, of course. Your favorite French gamer should definitely be Le Joueur du Grenier, by the way. If you speak French, please. I mean, if you speak French, you probably know Le Joueur du Grenier already. The attic gamer, I guess. The attic gamer. Je suis français, on s'est bien amusé. Are you French? Are you really French? You want to go in front of the class and talk about your French habits? Hi, Cloud! How you doing, Cloud? Oh. So, I guess that's a lot of hobbies already. You put a lot of stuff on your Tinder. But you don't... Man. You kind of want to look impressive. So, you're gonna be like, I like cars. I like cars. I don't know, apparently... Knowing how to fix a car is impressive. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm really bad with my hands. So, you're gonna say, j'aime les voitures. J'aime les voitures. Cars. Les voitures. You're learning so many new words today. It's a useful skill. It is. It's very useful. It's too bad It's too bad I have no idea how to do it. Okay, so now you've talked to them about, your hobbies, and Richard is starting to get a bit too comfortable with you. You know, Richard is starting to vent to you. You never asked for this. You're not here for this. You're here to have a good time, not a long time about someone rambling about their family. But here you are. Here you are. They're talking to you about their family. Family. Family is famille. Okay, they're talking to you about their family, famille, and they tell you, yeah, I have a brother, and I have a sister. Okay, but my sister is actually my mom. And you're like, dude, I don't want to hear that. And they say it in French, so it's worse. So they tell you they have un frère. Brother is frère. And they have a sister, une sœur. But their sister is their mom. Okay? So, la sœur est sa mère. Or, I guess, okay, we're gonna differentiate two things. Mom or mother. So mom would be maman. It's like a sweeter way to say it. And mother is mère. Mas, en tout cas, qu'est-ce que c'était cool. You know what? I believe you for being French because only a French person could misspell it that badly. That looks like how people would talk in 2014 on social platforms, social stuff. Yeah. No, I believe you. I even believe you wrote stuff on Skyblock. Rip Skyblock, by the way. I was getting into anime territories. It's okay. So like they're telling you all about this, like their brother, and there's his brother and his sister, and his sister's actually his mom. So they tell you, j'ai un frère et une sœur, j'ai un frère et une sœur, mais ma sœur est ma mère. My sister is my mother. Mom is maman. It's like a sweeter term. You'd say it to your mom, like if you're calling your mom. You're usually gonna go mom and not mother, right? So, and if you go mother, it's more like for comedic effect. So yeah, and you're stuck there. You're wondering, what about their father? What about their dad? But you really don't want to ask the question. You really don't want to ask the question about whatever is up with their father or dad. So, how do you say father? You say père. Père. And then for that, it's papa. Papa! It's like you're a young Victorian child. You have the plague and you're like, Papa, please! Please, Papa! I need a cure! Papa! Yeah. So, yeah. Father is père, dad is papa. Hama. So, okay, you're kinda, you know, you've listened to them talk about their family, but they're not done. They're not done. You see, they explained to you that, their uncle and their aunt is going to come visit them with their cousins that they hate. They hate their cousins so much because they're ugly and smelly and stupid. So they're like, oh, I really don't want to have my uncle and aunt visiting with the cousins. They're gonna be so annoying. They run everywhere. They pinch me at night. They're like tiny gnomes and I hate them, right? So I'm gonna tell you that their uncle is coming with their tante and their cousin. So their uncle is coming with their aunt and cousins. They're gonna tell you, mon oncle et ma tante viennent avec mes cousins. Mon oncle et ma tante viennent avec mes cousins. Okay? Oncle, tante, et cousin has a S at the end. Because there are multiple cousins. You don't say the S in plural in French. Hold on. Something tells me Rika is like her family. Oh, that's not true. I like my family. I don't really know my cousins, honestly. I don't really know my cousins that well. I don't really know my cousins that well, quite honestly. Oops. Okay. Got the basics for family. You know, you're in a bit of a situation yourself. So since they're opening that much, you're gonna tell them, yeah, I understand. You know, I understand family is hard. I'm gonna be a stepdad soon, or I'm gonna be a stepmom if you're a girl. You know, I'm gonna be a stepmom, right? And you're like, yeah, it's really hard. So stepdad is beau. Okay, so beau papa, but that's not a way you'd really say it. I'm gonna stepfather, of course, on top. And stepmother. You're more gonna use stepfather and stepmother, basically. The saying beau papa is like old as well. So it's beau-père. And belle. If you talk to them, you might call them beau papa and belle maman. But usually you're gonna use, if you're talking about them to someone else, you're gonna use beau-père and belle-mère. Beau-père, belle-mère. Yeah, you're gonna be a stepfather, chat. Or father, I don't know. Are we having a baby? And so, now, maybe you get the rule. Do you get the rule, chat? So what if I tell you you have a stepsister and you're not allowed to go on the Orange website and do videos, okay? You have a stepsister. How do you say stepsister? How do you say stepsister? You have an idea? You have all you need here. I'll rewrite sister. Sister is Orange website. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions you don't want answered. So, how do you say stepsister? Is she stuck? She's not. She's not stuck. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. You have no idea what I found deep hidden in the internets. Anyway. Do you guys know how to say stepsister? Give me the answer. Give me the answer, chat. We're not talking about the Orange website anymore. Let me hydrate. Our teacher needs hydrating. Okay, do you have it, chat? Do you have it? Do I need to spell it for you? Let me... I'm gonna delete that. All of it. Better not be a sparkling water again. Wait, my sparkling water is delicious. So, stepsister or brother is belle. So it's the feminine of pretty. Belle-sœur. And if it's your stepbrother, beau-frère. So belle is pretty, so it's pretty sister. Pretty sister, right? Pretty sister. Come on. So that's how you say it. And you keep talking with Richard, and then you realize that by talking, and this is how it happens, by the way. This is definitely not a result of failed sex education, by the way. In the school, this is how it happens, right? You talk with Richard so much that suddenly you're pregnant with Richard's child. I was trying to hold it so badly. You're like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. I need to go to the hospital. I can't stay in the McDonald's because it's time, and it's been 9 months. It's been 9 months already. I don't know what's gonna happen right now. And they go to, they tell you, oh, it's a girl, and you're like, oh, I have a daughter. Oh, this narrative is not going well. Hi, Marina. How you doing? What's up? We have a narrative going on here. We have a story going on. I think we should write a novel on it. So daughter is fille. This is also the word you use for girl. Girl and daughter are the same word. Fille. Oh no, I talked to a boy, now I'm pregnant. Exactly. We need to vent this wicked fanfics, and no, I think it's too funny. Chat is preggo with Richard. Now, if you have a son, because let's say you have twins, right? You have twins, so you have a son, a boy. It's gonna be and I just realized that it doesn't work. It only works for girls. So boy is garçon. And son is fils. Fils. What's up? I'm doing good. How about you? Prego notes. Oh yes, I'm a prego notes. And you have twins. So twins. I mean, technically that would be fake twins, but you know, twins is. I'm gonna write it under, otherwise I'm gonna hide it. Jumeaux. Because if you didn't know, if you have a twin and they're a boy and you're a girl, you're fake twins. Yeah. What's it like being fake? Fake hacking person. Prefna, Pregante, Gregnant. We're not going with this again! Not the Gregnant. I'm realizing that you guys are hiding Sun. Do not hide Sun, please. Sun deserves better. Here you go. Sun. You see it better now? I believe you do. And Pregante. Context, I told chat that they got Prego at a McDonald's because they talked to Richard. And talking to a boy makes you Prego. Yeah. How do you say pregnant Sonic in France? Fine. 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 Oh, sit. It's happening. Okay, it's fine. 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 Okay, I'm trying to think here, because here's the thing. I think, yeah. So Sonic is a boy, right? So, enceinte. Sonic enceinte. If it's a girl, enceinte. Sonic enceinte, I think. It's not really, we don't really use the middle version that much, so I'm not fully sure. But yeah. Just don't forget, French is a gender language, unfortunately, which is, it's really annoying for these kind of things, but yeah. Sonic enceinte, I believe. Yeah, you can take screenshots and post them on hashtag LiveHound on Twitter and humiliate me. Thank you for the love. We learn so many things. Anyway, yeah, now you're back from the hospital, and immediately, you know, you're like, yeah, you know, I should show my grandparents. I should show my grandparents, my daughter and my son. So you go to your grandparents. You have your grandmother. Grandmother and grandfather, right? So in France, this would be grands-parents as well. It's the same thing. Grands-parents is just written a bit differently and pronounced differently. Grandmother is grand-mère or grand. I'm just gonna boop boop père. Grand-maman and grand-papa exist as well. I'm more used to personally say grand-mère, grand-père. But to be fair, no, I'm just used personally. I just called my grandmother Sir Bareshka. I call her Mami. That's how I call my grandmother. But that's not really French. I believe that is a German term. I'm not fully sure. In French, you can say Mamie, but it's a bit... This is the French version of Mamie. It's Mamie. It's a way to say an old lady, but like, it's kind of like not cool to say that to someone you don't know. Or otherwise, you can call your grandmother like that, and then that's sweet. But if you call it like, une mamie, if you call someone you don't know une mamie, it's kind of like, it's a bit like not great, okay? But yeah, mamie. It's a cute term, it is. Mamie here, this term is only loving, I believe. And not mamie for friend. Yeah, it's different from mamie. That's an old way to say my friend. But yes, mamie. I'm not sure where this comes from. I believe it might be German. Please, if you know, tell me. I'm curious. Because I'm not the one who chose to call my grandmother like this. That's kind of like how I called her from the start, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. So, I think it's cute. I think it's cute. You teaching French? Yes, I am teaching French. We're teaching French today. We're doing some French classes. I'm teaching you guys how to introduce yourself. Yes. So we're learning how to say like your name, how to talk about your hobbies, your family, you know, like general introduction-ish stuff, like meeting someone. So I think we're good with family. Let me check. What did I have on my list? Oh yeah. So now you know, you're prego with their child. Mamie means friend. It's like an old French way to say it. It's someone you have affection for. It can be a friend, or it could be someone you love. I think it's someone you have affection for. But this is old French. This is ancient French. It's not something we really say that much. It's very like formal, pretty French, if you will. So if you play Final Fantasy 14, it's like Urianger level. How do you say I'm touch-starved in French? You see, that's the problem, Birkin. We don't say that we're touch-starved in French because we're too proud. We're too proud to accept the fact that we have no fucking maidens. We're too proud for it. We'll never tell anyone. We bottle up her feelings. Like if you have an old friend, you can call him Mamie. No, as in like it's old French, as in like ancient French, as in But yeah, if you have an old friend, you can call him Mamie. He'll look at you weird though. Cause that's not really a language that is like used that much. Like it's ancient French language. Like think like before the 19th century? Before the 19th century, I believe. So yeah, think before the 19th century, probably even more than that. I'm not sure. So yeah, not really something that's used that much. No, like I want to say 18,000 something. Usually, would probably be 18,000 would be probably where it's at in terms of like last use. Not everyone knows Mamie. Yeah, not everyone knows Mamie. How do you say teacher in French? I'm gonna write it. You're right. I didn't even introduce myself. So, did I write that right? I think it's like that. Yeah, professeur. I think there's two. Wait, no, I can't remember. Chat, is there one F or two? Professeur. I need to type it. If I don't type it like that, writing it on the. Yeah, no, okay, it is one F. Yeah. When I type it, it like comes back to me. Professor. There's only one F. Professor, teacher. 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 Professor. You can also say enseignant for dudes. Enseignant. Or enseignante. Enseignante. Sorry. Ugh. Alright. So, as I was saying, you just came back from the hospital. You got prego. You just got your daughter and stuff, and you're going back to your house. And Richard is taking responsibility. Richard decides to be a gentleman and bring you back home. So he asks you, where do you live? Where do you live? So they ask you, où vis-tu? Or où est-ce que tu vis? Où est-ce que tu vis? Où vis-tu? You panic. You panic really badly. So when you hear où est-ce que tu vis, you're like, I don't know what to reply to that. And so you decide to give the most general reply instead of giving them an address. So your address, which is, you guys read it with only one D, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong. In French it's this. So instead of giving them your address, you just go, oh, I live in the city. The city. Or I live in the country. Right? Or in the country. So city is ville. And country is Country is not It's campagne. Quincy, don't say my joke before I do! I was about to make that joke. Quincy. I can't believe my son is stealing my thunder. I thought him too well. So yeah, you tell them, je vis en ville. I live in the city. Or je vis dans la campagne. I live in the country. Okay, and if you're me, which is the joke I was about to make. Sorry, I'm getting very coffee today. If you're me, you'll reply, je vis dans des murs. I live in your walls. Kraken house. Wait, isn't it? Wait. Gesundheit? Isn't it Gesundheit in German to say? Wait, no. Wait, Krakenhouse. I thought you meant. No, I'm stupid. Don't mind it. My brain just is stopping. It's fine. I'm here to teach French, not German. Not German. That's how you say bless you. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. Anyway, where was I at? Yes, I live in your walls. So yeah, you gave them some stuff, but like they're not very convinced. You know, they're not super like convinced. You're like, no, I promise you it's true. I have an apartment or a house. In this economy? They're like, in this economy? And you're like, yes. An apartment. I gave up on writing. You can tell I gave up. A house. You know what? I'm gonna write it under. So I have an apartment or a house. J'ai un appartement. Or j'ai une, it's a feminine word, maison. There you go. I'm in your head, Mom. Please get out of my head. I don't need more weird thought than what's already in there, thank you. It's already weird enough in there. It's already weird enough in there, chat. I don't want to make it weirder. So yeah, I have an apartment. J'ai un appartement. I have a house. J'ai une maison. Okay, so now it's gonna be outside of the roleplay because I can't think of a. Yeah, actually, you know what? No, actually, they start like understanding that you're not actually French. They're a bit stupid, so they never realize that you are not French. Maybe your friend is, maybe your French is just that good. Maybe your French is just that good, they never realized you were French. And now they're like, oh, I noticed you're not French. Where are you from? Where are... you from? No, and they're like taking you to your place. You finally gave them your address, and while they're taking you there, they're asking you that. So d'où viens tu? D'où viens-tu? Où is where with this little accent thing. It's where. D'où viens-tu? And now you have a lot of replies. And this is gonna be my time to shine and to draw flags from memory. I am so good at drawing flags from memory. I got this. Yeah, I'm sure this works. This is Italy, right? Yeah, sure. You come from Italy. Italy. Or maybe you come from... I don't know exactly how it looks. I think like this. Maybe you come from... yeah, I'm sure this is what it's like. I have no idea. I'm so bad at this. You come from Spain. I'm from Spain. España. Right? Those are the two countries you can reply. You cannot reply any other country. It is prohibited. But yeah, so come from Italy, Italie, or from Spain, España, España. The third color of Italy is red. Not anymore. Wait, what flag is this then? Wait, I know that's a flag. Shut up. Don't say anything. You didn't see anything. I am your teacher. I'm always right. Very definitely not Iris. Oops. I mean, it starts with the same letter. Good enough. Oh no, I'm tiny now. I'll have my... No! My glasses! Ah! I'll have my Steam Deck on because I wanted to make sure I don't get distracted by Steam Deck too much. The only thing I was actually against it was a dream. It never happened. Exactly. Thank you, Marina. I really appreciate that from you. So those are the two first one you can say, or you can lie. You can lie blatantly and say no. I am from France. I'm not lying to you. I'm sure I get that right. That one right? Yeah. No. I am from France, which is also in French, France. It's written the same way, just pronounced differently. Or you can also be like, yeah, I come from the UK. Shit, that's the wrong color. I come from the UK, United Kingdom, right? Oh no. This is probably not even the right flag. I'm not even sure. I think it's like... Sure, and then... Yeah. United Kingdom. I'm gonna write it entirely because it's gonna help you guys to retain it after. United Kingdom. United Kingdom. So in France, that is Royaume Uni. What does français mean then? Français is French as in the language. Français is the language, like as in French, but the language. France is the country. Mm. How do you say Shrek is love, Shrek is life? Shrek est amour, Shrek est la vie. You don't really say is love in French. That's not really a thing. But is life is est la vie, c'est la vie. Shrek est l'amour, Shrek c'est la vie. Shrek c'est l'amour, Shrek c'est la vie. So you can say France, United Kingdom. Rika, do you know where Ireland is? I have an idea, somewhat. I have like a somewhat general idea. I'm not gonna answer it properly though, because I know I'll get it wrong. Because like, I don't actually know. Alright, let's say you come from Japan. You lie. You say you come from Japan because you're a weeb. You're a dirty weeb. So you're like, oh yeah, I come from Japan. I come from Japan. Right? Japan. Japan is Japon. Japon. Or you come from China. China. I think it's you know, like I'm doing it like somewhat. China is Chine. Français and France is the same pronunciation. Yeah, you say français, français, France. Français is the language French, and France is the country France. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Okay, I just realized what you meant. My dumb brain. So yes, you can say I'm French, je suis français, as a like your nationality, or the language is also français. Actually, I'm learning Japanese me too. Let's go, Japanese learning gang, weeb Japanese gang. Let's go, weeb learning Japanese gang. I don't know if you're already guessed it's because you're a weeb. For me, it kind of is, but also I kind of like languages. I like learning languages. It makes me happy. I feel like I know stuff when I do that, and if I learn more languages, I can actually teach you guys some stuff. So yeah, I'm aiming to learn Japanese, and maybe a little bit of Spanish, but I need to undust my Dutch first. I know a bit of Dutch as well. Ik spreek Nederlands maar een beetje. Ik spreek Nederlands maar een beetje. Also, speak, what's the equivalent of like... It's not exactly, it's like, it's a bit of a complicated situation, but yeah, I need to dust it up a little bit. My native language is Spanish, let's go! Your English is pretty nice. Okay, what was next? What were we, oh yeah, we were talking about countries. Then we have Germany. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember what the flag of Germany looks like at all. I think it's like... Oh wait, I do, I lied. I'm a dirty liar. I think it's like... something like that. That's Germany, right? Germany. Black, red, and yellow? Is it black, red, and yellow? Is it black, red, and yellow? Is it? You know what? This is good enough. Germany. Germany is Allemagne. 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 I'm trying to see what else, because I have a really hard time with countries. I'm really bad at geography. There's also Turkey, I guess. I'm not sure what the flag looks like again. I'm not even going to try to draw it. Turkey is Turkey. Not Turkey. The animal, which is dand. That is different. Here you go. Yeah, that works. Allemagne! Allemagne is cool. French and German is Frankrijk. Frankrijk, yes. Beautiful. I really used to know a lot of languages. I used to speak German when I was younger. Because Cerberesca speaks German. And she would like speak with me in German. But nowadays, we didn't like keep going with it. We didn't keep going with it, unfortunately. And I was never like insensitized to keep going with German. So I forgot all of it after like hitting like 7 years old or something. But before that, I would speak with Cerberesca in German, and we'll go to the store and I would point at stuff. Apparently I would point at stuff and I would look at her with like the most like pride you could see in a 5-year-old, and I would go like, oh, this is Kartoffel for potato, Kartoffel. And I was so proud to like point at stuff and tell her their names in German. Learn from Shiley? Isn't Shiley Dutch? Wait, is she German? I thought she was Dutch. I thought she spoke Dutch. Not Deutsch, Dutch. Like yeah, Dutch. I'm pretty sure Shiley speaks Dutch. She's German? I thought she was Dutch. Wait. Oh, she lives in the Netherlands, but she's German. Okay, thank you. That's why I was confused. That explains it. Yes. Okay, she's German, but she lives in the Netherlands. So she probably speaks both then. To be fair, they're kind of close. Nowadays, I can still understand German somewhat, just because having learned Dutch, it's not like exactly the same, but a lot of words are similar. So I can get by hearing people speak. Like, I need to hear them though. Reading it is actually a bit harder, but here, because I remember I was doing a trip to Germany, and I heard some people speaking like in German. I could understand a little bit because of my Dutch. Yes. It's nice. Like, knowing some languages will help you a lot with other ones. So yeah, it's always nice to learn languages like together. So sometimes it'll help you to remember words. I mean, even in English and French, there's some similarities. Dutch and German have the same language. I think I hear a lot of Dutch when my stepdad has a family over. Yeah, the problem is there are a lot of like I mean, like you'd have in English, but I think it's worse in Europe. We have a lot of like, you know, the language, but like with a specific lexic. I don't remember how it's called, but you know how some places in the same country will have different ways of speaking the same language? Yeah, like you have Welsh and English, you know, like you have Welsh English and then English. How's that called again, guys? I forgot. I'm sorry, you're a language teacher, forgot. But you know that? We have that a lot in Europe. A lot. So for example, I don't think my Dutch would go very well in the Netherlands. Just Welsh? No, not Welsh. I know it's Welsh. I mean, how is it called when there's like different ways to speak? No, it's not accents. Different words to speak the same language. Like, I have the word in French. Dialect? Yes, dialect. Thank you. There are a lot of like regional dialects. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Welsh is very different from modern English. Yeah. Dialects. So my Dutch has nothing to do with some other Dutch, and some other Dutch has nothing to do with some other Dutch. So I think if I go to the Netherlands, I'm not sure they'll fully understand my Dutch because it's a dialect, you know. And yeah, and France has that as well. There's like, I think France a little less, but a lot of places in Europe have that, where they have a lot of dialects, even in the same country. So I it can get hard. How many languages do you know? 3 plus I'm learning Japanese. So French, English, Dutch, and I'm learning Japanese currently. And then oh no, sorry. sorry, I lied. I know 5, because I also know dog. Bark, 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 bark. I also know dog. Okay. Do you know hiragana, kanji, and katakana? I know hiragana and katakana. No kanji, yes. Not kanji yet. Haven't learned kanjis yet. Using me as an example, I know a little Spanish and Japanese, but the only language I'm fluent in is English. I'm fluent in English and French. I am basic level in Dutch. If I dust it off a bit, I am easily conversational level. I just need to like remind myself a bit of it. But yeah, that's all I had for today's lesson. We're going on the countries. So now we can go to your questions. Do you have any questions about how to say some stuff in France? Is there some stuff you want to learn how to say with in French? A good girl, that's me. I'm the bestest girl. Oddly enough, having a stepdad from the Netherlands did not cause some Dutch to bleed over. I mean, unless you practice it, it doesn't really, like, bleed over. That's definitely something I've learned. It's not katakana and a little kanji. Yeah, I know hiraganas and katakanas, but not kanji. I haven't learned kanjis yet. I think I'm doing better with katakanas than hiraganas. but I know both. Hama. Yes. So yeah, if you have any questions, please tell me. Any friends question? What is the thing on the bottom left? That is you. That is you guys. You have one eye. You only have one eye. I promise you I don't know how that buddy got there, police. Unrelated, but I need to know this one quickly. No problem, Clash. Always happy to help a friend. You say that. Je vous promets, je ne sais pas comment ce cadavre est arrivé ici, police. Je ne sais pas comment ce corps, ce cadavre, est arrivé ici. Je sais pas. I don't know. Je sais pas. Je ne sais pas. I have no idea. Je n'en ai aucune idée. I promise you, I'm a good citizen. Je vous promets, je suis une bonne citoyenne, un bon citoyen. Je n'ai rien fait. I didn't do anything. You should go see Richard. Vous devriez aller voir Richard. You should go see Richard. He got me prego in a McDonald's. Appreciate it. You're so welcome, Class. Tell me how it goes. If you need someone to bail you out, I'm coming, don't worry. Anyway, if there are no other questions, this is where we'll be ending it. Pregnoid. We got pregnoid with Richard. I'm sorry, Ty. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Okay, so if no more questions, thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun teaching you guys some stuff and making up a fake random scenario with Richard and the McDonald's on Tinder. Please make sure to join our other socials. We have a Discord as well. It's really cool. The Discord is really nice. It has some cool stuff. Here, social and the Discord is in there. Yeah. If you need to join one place, I'd say join the Discord. It's the bestest place to get all the notification, all the event stuff, to hang out with us in the voice channels and all that. So yeah, please make sure to join the Discord. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. I'll be posting my schedule tonight. Tomorrow we're doing karaoke on Twitch, so if you don't follow me on Twitch yet, you should follow me on Twitch. I do stuff on Twitch as well. So I'll see you on Twitch tomorrow, and I'll see you again on YouTube on Sunday, as usual. Okay? Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad you learned stuff today. I was very happy to be your teacher. Next time I'll teach you how to risk people, probably. And as usual, don't forget to be good and to behave, because I want you to end up in hell. She doesn't want to have to take care of you. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Au revoir! Au revoir! Au revoir! Au revoir! Au revoir! Au revoir! don't mind me for a second. I forgot to say, please don't forget to like the stream and leave a comment after. It helps out a ton. It helps out a ton. Janet, au revoir, au revoir, au revoir. Buenos dias, buena nuit, good night. Oyasumi nasai. Bye bye. Au revoir. Don't forget to like the stream. I love you guys. Bye.